Hello my friends and welcome back. So today I'm going to do a plan with me and I'm going to be using this gorgeous kit. It's called Magical Cleaning and I'm just going to go ahead and show it to you while we talk about this. So in this kit we have just a hint of magic, just a hint. I don't know if you can see it or not. If you can just stare at this for a second, you can kind of pick out all the little magical elements like the dishes. So the pot is cleaning itself and then you can see the clean dishes. They're just kind of flying back up onto the shelf and putting themselves away. There is the different bottles, the cleaning bottles have a bunch of magical names to them, the enchanted dish soap, the sparkle spritz, there's what is that? Enchanted laundry powder, fizzy bombs. There's all kinds of little subtle magical hints in here. You can see the close-up of the pan washing itself with the enchanted dish soap and then the sparkle spritz. Some of these things I feel like I heard of maybe in the Weasley's kitchen, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I'd have to go back and really pay attention to the names of all the stuff that's in the actual movie itself. But anyway, you get the idea. This is your page 2. Got another little faraway version of that kitchen. Your page 3 with all of your numbers. Page 4 with your to-dos and your todays and the work labels. More like the functional page. Then this page with all the little fun boxes, doodle boxes, paint swatches, and dividers, and color boxes, deco, labels, and your check boxes, and your pattern boxes. So anyway, this is the kit. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm going to use this one for the week of the Harry Potter sale. So we're just finishing up the Planner Social sale on Monday the 20th. That's the last day of that sale. And then the 24th starts this Harry Potter in the Order of the Planners sale, which is a Facebook group. So I'll leave all of that linked down below this video. So if you want to go and join that Facebook group, and then that way, it's a pretty big group. They have about 10,000 members in one. They have a bunch of different groups. So I will just link the main group, and then if you find other groups in there that you really spark your interest in, you want to join them. Like they have a book club one. It's called Flourish and Blots. They have a buy sell trade, which I want to say it's Diagonally, and then there's a bunch of them. So I will just link the main group down below so that you can join that one. And that's where all the sale information, the freebies, the giveaways, all that stuff is going to be starting tomorrow. They have every day. It's Monday is Meet the Makers, Tuesday is Tutorial Tuesday. There's going to be lives, there's going to be giveaways, there's all kinds of stuff. So I think if you're interested in this kind of stuff and you love the Harry Potter or magical inspired stuff, then that's probably a really good Facebook group for you to join if you're going to join any Facebook group. And then, of course, there's always joining my Facebook group, which I'll also have linked down below if you want to join that. And the information for the sale will also be in my group. So if you're already in my group, no worries. I will have everything there on the main page so that you know what the code is, you know when it is, you know where to get all the stuff, all the goodies. So I should have everything listed pretty much. I think I should have everything listed in the yeah, I should have everything up by tomorrow. So today is Sunday, Sunday night, and I'm trying to get all this stuff done Sunday night for Monday because that is when all the stuff is starting in the main Facebook group. So I'm trying to get my posts all figured out, get my videos up, get the new releases done. I'm trying to do everything tonight on Sunday night. Right now it is 12:50 in the morning. So am I going to get it all done? Probably not. But I will try to get at least most of this stuff up in the shop probably no later than Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't think I'm going to put it up today on, I'm sorry, tomorrow on Monday, because the Planner Social sale is still going on until Monday at midnight. And I don't want everybody to feel like they need to purchase a second time because all the Harry Potter stuff goes up and then everybody, is kind of getting upset because of the double shipping. And even though I combine shipping, a lot of people don't know that, so they message me if I see it. Now if it's a particularly busy sale and I don't see it, I apologize, but I try to pay attention to every single order, and if I see a name pop up more than once, then I will combine them and refund shipping. So if I see it, if I catch it, I try to do it. I have noticed that a couple of times I didn't catch it and I ended up shipping two things, and I do try. But I tried really hard this time not to come out with anything new during the sale so that nobody felt the need to go back and order a second time. Like during Black Friday, that was absolutely crazy because it's like you had new releases coming out every day. There were new freebies, there were new offers. So it was really hard to keep track of everybody's um, orders and who ordered on what day because each day had another freebie. That was the most disorganized sale I think I've ever been in, and I will never do that again. The next time I do a Black Friday sale, it is going to be all the information will be out there, and then you will only need to purchase one day. I won't ever do that again. That was so hard. Anyway, enough complaining. That's just complaining, and I don't want to complain. I really love how this kit looks. So I'm going to tell you right now, I am voicing over this, and I'll tell you why. Because I started to kind of tell you about what's been going on here for like the last couple of weeks, and I couldn't do it. So I got all choked up and I couldn't finish what I was trying to say, and it started to sound ridiculous. So I stopped, and I just stopped talking, and I just finished filming the whole entire thing and decided to do a voiceover. So hopefully at this point, now I got my crap together and I can actually tell you what has been going on. So I'm going to flip over here to this page, and you can see there's absolutely nothing written on this week. This is my puppy love kit, and I came out with it to basically, it was because my little dog Morty had passed away this week, and so I couldn't, I made it for him. I made the kit for him because I wanted to put it on that week just to show how much I loved him and how much of a good dog he was, and just like, that's the whole purpose for that kit. And then once I put it down, I couldn't write on it. Like, there's nothing about that week other than what an absolutely amazing dog he was for me to write. There's nothing I want to write about. Like, every single day that week was just an absolute nightmare. And so, you know, there's just going to be some of those weeks in your planner where you just don't write shit down. And that's going to be one of them. So I have a really cute spread. I know what happened that week because unfortunately that was also the week of my birthday, but I don't feel the need to fill anything out because, to be honest, most of those days were back and forth trips to the vet trying to save his life. And I probably went to the vet twice a day for 3 days straight before we finally decided to put him out of his misery, which was actually the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do. Pretty sure it's the hardest thing I've ever I've lost pets in the past, but this was different. This one just hit different. So anyway, enough about that. I just wanted to tell you, since I was going to flip back to that, what the whole reasoning behind it was, why I didn't write on it. What I did do, though, I will tell you that in my journal, I did do a page. Like, I've been writing every single day. It's actually not my journal. It's in my, sorry, I misspoke. It's in my cousin, my Hobonichi cousin, the daily section. I did use the journaling pages and the extra deco and washi in that one with that same artwork, and that is where I wrote down everything that happened, basically just to like dump it out onto paper so that I had it written down somewhere. But I didn't feel like putting it in here was necessary. So I did journal about it, and that's not something I'll share. I just to let you know that I did actually write. I am working through it. And I did notice that sometimes journaling is almost therapeutic. You know, you put down your stickers and then you just pour your heart out into your journal, and even if it's something as simple as lists just to organize your brain, or something like what happened with my dog, those kinds of things, like, it's just really therapeutic to write it all down and get it out, even if the whole entire time you're writing it, like I was, you're bawling your eyes out. So it's very therapeutic. So I did write about it, but just not in this planner. So that page is going to stay blank. That week's going to stay blank. So let's get back to this planner. This week has been warm. Like, in the Northwest, it has been in the 70s, not 70s, I'm sorry. I was just looking at something off to the side and it had a 7 in it. It's been in the 50s, which means that the snow is melting. It's very wet, kind of ugly because the leaves haven't started sprouting yet. Everything's still brown from winter, but all of the snow is melting and it's very dirty looking and dingy looking. But it is starting to feel like spring. So because of that, I thought this kit would be perfect for 2 reasons. One is the Harry Potter sale week, so I wanted to show off the Harry Potter sale stuff, and it's great for spring cleaning. So this is going to be the first week where I actually get a chance to start cleaning up the yard and getting some stuff done in the spring cleaning stuff. Unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, tomorrow on Monday, my daughter is coming over, so I probably won't get a whole lot in the cleaning outside stuff done because her and the baby will be here, and I'm not obviously not going to take the baby out in the backyard in the muck and the mud. But she just wanted to come by and visit, so I will probably do that on Tuesday a little bit and on Wednesday a little bit, and then I go back to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the sale starts on Friday. So all of, I won't really have a lot of time to be out there working, but I think we're moving towards spring. So the other thing that I'm going to be doing in the spring, which I'm excited and not excited about, is I'm going to be making the garden for the pups. So I have, like I told you, I have lost 2 animals within the last, I would say, it's actually been a while. It's been a while. So I lost Patrick. He was 16, so I didn't lose him. He just passed away. He was old, and he was fantastic. Pekingese mix. And he passed away 5 years ago. And then my Zoe, which was Yorkshire Terrier, she developed kidney failure for unknown reasons when she was about 10 years old, and she passed away about 8 years ago. So I have their little cedar boxes with their ashes in them. And I've been kind of saving them for a special place that I wanted to make in the yard. We also have been kind of preparing for the German Shepherd because she is, as far as we know, she's about 12, maybe a little bit older than that. And she's, her hips have failed almost completely. We carry her up and down the stairs. You've heard me talk about her before. So we've been kind of mentally preparing for the possibility of her passing soon. So I kind of wanted to do this garden, and then the whole thing with Morty happened, and this garden's happening. It's happening this year. I'm going to make a beautiful garden out there with a waterfall and the like rockscapes and all kinds of like florals, and just like I have a spot picked out already. It's right out in front under a gigantic tree, and I think it's just going to be absolutely beautiful. So that, with spring being here, I think it's time to get started on that garden out front. And it's not going to be overly Pet Cemetery like. You're not going to know just by looking at it what's there, but we'll know, and it'll be gorgeous. I'm going to have it absolutely beautiful with the whole waterfall and everything, but I don't plan on doing I'll probably do the rocks with the carved names in them, not headstones, but the pretty rocks, and have their names carved in them and have them put underneath the florals and stuff around there just so that their names are in the garden. And I never thought in a million years that I would have to, you just don't think about that stuff. You just don't. I don't anyway. I don't dwell on those kinds of things, and so I don't really think about it all that much. But when it happens, man, does it devastate you because you didn't really prepare for it? And I don't know. Can you prepare for that kind of stuff? I don't think so. Anyway, so let's get back to the planner. That's another thing, another reason for the whole spring thing. And then the other stuff that's going on around here is just the other spring things is we have like a leak in the roof that we need to get fixed. That's been really bothering me all winter long, but you really can't do anything about it in the wintertime. And then we ordered the wood, so we're going to restock the wood. So that should be coming. Usually they try to deliver that early spring so that it has time to dry out by winter next time. So they'll be delivering wood, which is another thing that we have to stack, and more stuff. I'll actually get some exercise. I feel like I haven't really had much in the way of exercise this winter because I've spent most of it in my shop running around, if you could call that exercise. And then in May, I have a trip coming up, so I'm really excited about that. I'm taking my mom back east to see her brother and her sister because they're all getting on in age, and I thought it'd probably be a good idea to go see them before it became more difficult than it already is to go see them. So I'm taking my mom back in May to see her brother and sister and some other family that's back there, and to have a little fun. That'll be a fun plan with me because I'm going to take her to Salem, and that's going to be interesting. And I'm going to take her to Quincy Market, or I can't say it, Faneuil Hall, whatever, however you say that. Anyway, I'm going to take her to that whole area, so it's going to be fun. And my oldest son is going with us because he's going to be the chaperone. He's so funny because he loves to drive, and he's the only one that my mom trusts behind the wheel. I drive, and she's losing her mind, absolutely losing her mind. And I'm not a bad driver by any means. I don't speed, I don't brake hard, but she's just Well, let me tell you a little bit about my mom. She's going blind. She has that macular degeneration, so she's losing her front vision, but she still can see peripheral. And I think that kind of freaks her out in the car when she can't really see what's happening very well. She kind of has to look to the side, and I think her depth perception is off, so she kind of freaks out. But for some reason, she's okay when my son is driving, which is really weird because, anyway, that's besides the point. So he's driving, so we're taking him with us, and he's going to be driving around the two old ladies around Boston. So that's happening. And then what else is going on? There's this thing in Seattle. It's basically like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a museum tour, but it's like a traveling museum, and it has all of the artwork from the person who made the movie Coraline and all the other movies like Coraline, that whole animation stuff and the claymation and all that. It's like a whole thing, and it's in Seattle, and it's like a big show, traveling show, and it's kind of popular. And so my daughter was like, I would love to go see that. So I decided to take her for her birthday. So it's going to be a little bit earlier than her birthday because I don't want to go to Seattle in August. So it'll be in June. It'll be like an early birthday present for her. So I'm going to take her to Seattle, spend the night there. We'll go do that. And I think that'll probably do it for my travel plans for a while. Because I think between Morty and the Boston trip and then that trip, I think we're gonna need a little time to recoup recoup the funds. It's gonna be a little bit of an expensive first few months of the year. So anyway, back to the planner one more time. I am just putting boxes down. I know that I work on certain days. I know that there's some things going on, sales are starting and whatnot, but I don't really have any plans for how this is going. I'm just gonna play around with the deco. This is what I have left over, which I have quite a bit. I can save these to use in probably use them in my cousin, my Hobonichi cousin, the extras, because I also have the large deco and the washi strips, so I'll probably use those like in the daily section later on in the year. So anyway, let's start putting on all the deco. I love this. Like I put some of these big boxes in here, 2 of them because I thought I was going to put quotes in them, but I actually like the way it looks like that, and then I can just write a little blurb in between on those big empty boxes. I have those in the kit because I thought that they'd be really nice places to put quotes, and so far that's worked out perfectly. So yeah, but I don't really have any quotes to go with this, so I decided not to do it this time. I thought the little magical pan, the washing itself, was good to go on the cleaning side, and then I'm just kind of putting things around kind of randomly. I did put the laundry thing where I plan on doing laundry that day on Wednesday, so I am thinking about these before I put them down, but I don't really have any rhyme or reason as to where they're going. Love the book one. They're all just beautiful. Like all of the artwork in this whole entire kit is just absolutely gorgeous. On Monday, like I said, my daughter's coming, so that will be not a lot of stuff is going to get done that day until after she leaves, and then the rest of the evening, because I got to flip my clock around, I'm probably going to spend the entire evening working in the shop because I need to get orders out. I've got a lot of work to do in here. This sale was pretty nice. It was good. The Planner Social sale, if you guys haven't joined that Facebook group yet, I think she's planning on doing them quarterly, just like some of the other ones. It's not a monthly sale, it's like a quarterly sale, and it's really fun. There's quite a few shops. I think it was like something like 35 shops in that one, and I did order some stuff from some of them. Pinnacle stickers I ordered from. I haven't finished my shopping yet because I did order from a couple of other places that I didn't mean, like, wasn't on my list, but they were having sales, and so I hopped on and got them. One of them is River Street. I picked up some stuff from River Street Stickers, a couple others. Every Minute a Story. I've just been kind of spending money, and I think it's because I'm still sad, so I have a tendency to do that. Yeah, so I need to stop. So I think I gotta give my credit cards to my husband. So now I'm just gonna start putting down some of the like little extras that I want in here. So I want to put down some of my little characters, some other stuff like, oh, on Monday I want to finish. So I started building, I forgot that I put that down there. I started building my Lord of the Rings Legos. I got them for my birthday, and then they just sat because I was upset and I didn't want to build them, but I started building them, so I want to work on them again on Monday. Then I've got an Amazon order supposed to be here on Wednesday. We've got obviously always UFC MMA stuff on Sunday. I want to have coffee with my friend on Monday, and that is a work day, so I put that there. Then we've got like the picking up the mail, so I'm gonna do that on Saturday, and that's my new little Coco and Fluff. So that's Fluff with her packages, and I thought that would be a really cute one for picking up the mail. And now I'm just gonna start putting down some of my scripts with my Amazon delivery and my wash the clothes and my pick up the mail. I remember, I think I put down the work schedule, ordering the groceries, that kind of stuff. So just like everyday normal stuff, I just put down, and then I'll fill in the rest as the week goes, because who knows what's going to happen every day. I feel like I have no idea day to day what's going on. So trying to pre-plan anything seems to be like a complete disaster for me. So yeah, I'm not going to pre-plan all that much. I'm just going to put down what I know for sure and then just let the rest of the week happen. So this is, I think, pretty much all I have for you today. So I hope you guys like this. I love this kit. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, got to put my tiny little tulip in there. And then anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic, fantastic day. And don't forget to check out the Harry Potter sale. I'll see you again soon and have a fantastic week. Bye.